Hey everybody, this is Mike Herzing with In Wheel Time. This week we're driving the 2013 Buick Verano. Boy, it's been a really good success story for Buick, and it's a really nice car, and it's one of my favorite cars for a road trip. As you can see, this thing's got the new look of Buick. Little sexy, waterfall grille, nice lights. This thing's on the Cruise, Chevy Cruise platform. Nice car. And yes, it does have the portholes. You gotta have that on a Buick. I'm glad they don't get rid of that kind of stuff. Nice lines. I've had a lot of compliments about it. One thing about Buick is they have really nice interiors. Let's look at the back of this thing first. This thing looks good even from the back. I love the dual exhaust tips, the chrome tips, and just the look of the tail section. But it's just a nice looking car, and it doesn't look like your granddaddy's Buick, that's for sure. Let's look inside. Buick has been swaying people over to their cars with nice interiors and just a nice, well-built vehicle. Nice laid out. Look at the dash here. You know, it's got the MyLink. It's got the color things. You've got Pandora. You've got all the good stuff. How about 10 airbags? How about standard blind zone alert and cross traffic alert? That is so handy when you're trying to back up. That is so nice. Adjustable pedals. It has a stability control system, traction control. It's a nice car. One thing about Buick, this is great on the road. I love the way the center console, the center stack is, and I like the way that you've got a lot of buttons. You know, it's not one of those you got to get on there and use the joystick and all that other stuff. They still have some buttons. They still give you some control. Now there are a lot of steering wheel controls, but it's a comfortable. You know, there's no squeaks and rattles. This car has had, it's been driven pretty hard by a lot of journalists. There's no squeaks and rattles. Nice, comfortable interior. You know, for a compact car on the highway, this one is a nice one. That's for sure. That's one thing you can always count on from Buick. And of course, it's got OnStar. That's always a nice thing. You know, base price on a Verano is around $23,000. You can get them loaded up to around the mid-29, maybe even go into 30s before you start cutting your deal with the dealer. Now they have two different engines, a 2.4 liter non-turbo 4-cylinder, and then with this one is the turbo 2 liter. Now this is 250 horsepower, 260 pounds of torque. This is great. Now the actual non-turbo gets a little better fuel economy. This one here, which is really fun to drive, rated 30 highway, 21 city. I can easily get that. I mean, it's got the nice stereo. It's quiet on the road. It's quiet inside. You know, this is a much nicer car. You know, you can match this up with an Acura. You can match this up to some of the little Lexus 250 or something like that. But I can tell you, price-wise, and as far as the dealer working with you on price, you're going to come up way ahead with Buick. Folks, if you haven't looked at Buick in the last few years, you need to, because they're building nice cars, and they're building cars that people want. Folks, I enjoyed my week with the Verano. It's fun to drive, it's great on the highway, good fuel economy, and it runs great. I would never thought it was going to be a Buick, and if you looked at it 5 years ago, they wouldn't have made this car. A great vehicle. Folks, anybody looking for a luxury or just a nicer compact car with good fuel economy and a lot of good performance and great on the highway, really, you can't beat the 2013 Verano. This is Mike Herzing with In Wheel Time. Please like us on Facebook. That's Facebook.com/In Wheel Time, or always go to InWheelTime.com to find out more about what we like about these cars. I give this thing a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I love it.